from Brain Injury Hawke's Bay. Today I have Katie from Sport Hawke's Bay along with me to have a chat. Hey Katie, thank you for joining us.
No worries, thanks for having me.
So Katie, can you just tell us a little bit about your role at Sport Hawke's Bay?
Yeah, sure. So I am the Disability and Inclusion Advisor at Sport Hawke's Bay, which is a new role, which is super exciting for the region and for Sport Hawke's Bay, I think. So initially, the role has been mostly an understanding and connecting piece. So understanding what's currently going on in Hawke's Bay, what the opportunities are, and potentially what those gaps are as well, and then how we might be able to support in making some more inclusive opportunities available across the region. So yeah, connecting with different organisations, disabled people, the different networks of people that are around, to try and find out that information has been a really key part of the role initially, which is great. They also included our community info event that was hosted back in early March now, to just capture the voice of the people in our community and to map a bit of a plan about where we go and how we might be able to support.
Awesome. And so that was really well received, wasn't it? It was a great event.
Yeah, we're really pleased with the turnout of the event actually and the engagement. So just under 100 people over the course of the day between the two sessions. So we're really, really pleased with that, which is great.
Yeah, excellent. So what happens with that now? So you kind of will go over what was discussed there, the feedback you got, and start a bit of a plan?
Yeah, exactly that. So we have the four key questions from each of those, the morning and afternoon event, and putting those together to shape a bit of an action plan strategy for my role, but also sort of regionally in terms of how to make things more inclusive and more accessible to the community. So initially it's theming those insights together and then putting it back out to the people who gave that information to us and saying, hey, is this what you told us? Is there anything that we missed? Just to make sure that we're really clear that that's, we're on the right page and we've understood everything that was told to us, and then using that to shape the plan.
Yeah, excellent. And so can you give us some ideas? What does that look like? What things are we talking about here?
Well, there's a couple of key things that have come out. So around the sort of education and awareness piece in particular. So there seems to be pockets of really great things happening, but that information is not shared by everybody. So someone might know of an awesome opportunity that's happening over here, someone might know of the opportunity that happens over here, but in terms of sort of collective knowledge, there's quite a few gaps, I think. So there's a piece around the awareness of opportunities and the education around opportunities, I think, will be quite big. Also, sector-wise, it seems like there's a really openness to include disabled people within opportunities, which is brilliant. And it's potentially a case of not knowing what they don't know. So there's a bit of an education piece around providers of opportunities and making sure that they feel like they have the knowledge and capability to be able to provide opportunities. So there are a couple of big things that are coming out, and also the connection of the sectors in terms of the disability sector, the sporting sector, and we're doing a bit more collaborative stuff between the two, I think, is another key thing that's come out. So yeah, some really exciting opportunities, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, ideally, yeah, everybody working together and finding these opportunities. Yeah, great thing. And we seem to have pretty good networks in Hawke's Bay, I think, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. And I think especially by the councils in terms of the different disability advisory groups as well, I think is a really key resource. Yeah. And even as a result of, the COVID-19 itself and these networks coming together, it's I guess an opportunity and a positive that's come out of it is sort of bringing everyone together. So I guess sport and being a bit of a vehicle to do that as well is pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, would kind of the goal here be just to see everybody being included in some form? We don't always need to create special sports and activities, but just to make sure opportunities are there for everybody to join in.
Yeah, absolutely. When I actually in the interview for this role, they'd asked what would my ultimate vision be for Hawke's Bay. It would be for someone to be able to participate in the activity of their choice. If it was to go out to the beach, well then that's an option. Yeah. If it's to play tiddlywinks, then that's fine. But if it's, it's option and choice, I think are the big thing.
Absolutely.
And yeah, you're right. It's not always having a separate program or a separate opportunity, but actually the ones that do exist being inclusive for the people who want to join them. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Well, it sounds like there's a lot of exciting stuff and lots of watch this space going on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it is a long game as well. You know, we're being realistic and saying that we're not coming in with a magic wand to say, boom, all these opportunities are inclusive now. Prepared to start right, and if that means taking a bit of extra time to do this understanding piece and to do the planning piece, then that's what we're committed to doing, really. So yeah, we're in it for the long haul.
Definitely, and often it's just starting those conversations, isn't it, and raising that awareness. It's just those conversations happening. That just has a massive impact itself.
Yeah, absolutely, and part of it has been that sort of advocacy role as well, and starting those conversations and saying, hey, how can we look to make this more inclusive, or can we support you in making that more inclusive? So yeah, absolutely, the conversation's been really key.
Important. So what about some inclusive online options? We're all kind of at home in lockdown at the moment. What's out there? What's available?
Yeah, so we have started to pull together a sort of list of resources that are inclusive, home-based options. So whether that's live streams, YouTube videos, or resources. So there's some organisations doing some really cool things. So the FAM one that you shared,
awesome. Yeah.
Great option. But so weekly we're sending out updates of these. There seems to be new opportunities arising by the day, which is great. So they will be sent out weekly by us, but also they're now available on our website. So through the community support page, there's a link called Inclusive Opportunities, and then Inclusive Home-Based Opportunities. You'll be able to find the list.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. So maybe I'll jump onto our Facebook page and make sure there's some instructions there for people to be able to access that page.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds like a great thing just to jump on and have a look at.
Yeah.
And then there's lots of opportunities to see kind of what suits you.
Exactly, yeah. And it is a matter of sifting through to figure out which one is going to suit you best, but at least there's sort of a bit more of a compact list of things that might be more inclusive than others. Yeah.
Good starting point.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to me today, Katie. It's great to kind of hear what's going on, and we'll be looking forward to seeing what happens, watching the process.
Absolutely, yeah. We're happy to share our updates as we go along as well, and it's been great to be involved with you guys in Brandon through Hawke's Bay. So yeah, we'll definitely be in touch with how we're going.
Excellent. Thanks, Katie, and we will keep it in touch and keep everybody in the loop.
Brilliant. Thank you.